Hi, this is Bradley. In this video, we're going to discuss how to guide a learning experience. There are two broad use cases: live classroom learning guided by a teacher and self-paced assignments that students may undertake. We're going to focus on the first use case, but much of what we will cover is applicable to both use cases. As a teacher, I've assigned a learning experience. When I click on it, I'm taken to the dashboard. Note that students will go directly into the activity itself, but the teacher is taken to the dashboard as a means of seeing who is logged in and ready to go. So if I was in a live classroom right now, as students log in, their names would turn blue. Those that are not logged in remain black. So when you're teaching, it's a good idea to watch this dashboard for a moment and make sure everybody gets into the learning experience. When you're ready to guide the learning, click on Activity. The activity looks a lot like a lesson plan, but will contain live responses from students. As a teacher, you have teacher notes in light red that give tips for teaching. These notes do not appear on the student view. I'm going to switch roles for a moment and log in as a student. As a student, I click on the learning experience, and then I can navigate down through the activity and post thoughts to questions raised. But notice that when I get to the bottom of the scene, I cannot continue. This is because of what we call a teacher gate, which is a mechanism for controlling the lesson pacing in the live classroom. As a teacher, I can hold up the class and have a discussion around student posts, and when I feel like the class is ready to continue, I can unlock the next scene. At this point, students can proceed, but not before then. So there are really two things that a student needs to do to navigate from scene to scene and progress through a learning experience. One, the student needs to post answers to the prompts. And two, I, as the teacher, need to let them proceed by unlocking teacher gates. If we go back to the dashboard, you can see that a locked gate shows in red and an unlocked gate shows in green. In the course of a learning experience, students might fill out graphic organizers, make drawings, post open responses, and more. For any response, there is a visual cue as to whether the student post is social and will go out to the class, or is to the teacher only. You can tell by looking at this icon next to the prompt. If it has a group in it, then the post is social and will appear to the class. If it has a single person in it, it only goes to the teacher. Also, this outside ring shows the percentage of students who have responded, so you can keep an eye on it and see where the class is in responding. Anytime a response can be auto-graded, it is, and you'll see that in the teacher view. But note that by default, the grading does not show on the student view. Teachers get a sense of class understanding and can explain correct answers, as opposed to students simply chasing a check mark by switching answers. If, as a teacher, you have a subscription that contains the responses dashboard, you can see all these auto-graded responses in real time, which is a good way to see if particular students are struggling or if the class is struggling on a particular concept. With this information, you can address misconceptions or misunderstandings quickly. That's a quick overview of guiding a learning experience. For more information, you can watch or join in on an Exploros webinar. Just request information in the live chat.